Alright. Hmm. Okay. Well, let me do this. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. So, hello, hello, hello. Uh, okay. So, to update on what I did off stream, I just want to quickly cover that. So, first things first, I built one of these. It is an automatic chicken farm. And did that just kill the baby chicken? Hmm. Well, I built this. Hopefully it works. We'll see. But yes, hopefully this should, start making me some infinite food if things go correctly. Um, what else did I do? Right. Okay. So I finished mining that out, I think, last stream. I also dug out this little room. And this area is for my villagers that I'm gonna have. And they've started spawning iron golems and cats. I think there was a cat, like, outside or something. I don't know. What else? So I did that. I did the chicken farm. I did the villagers. Oh, yeah. Almost lost all my stuff. Because while I was off stream, it was nighttime, actually, and I was lighting up the area a bit more. And my game kind of just crashed right as I was in a dark spot, surrounded by, like, 3 creepers. So I kept trying to join back, and it kept crashing, and repeat process. Eventually, um, I actually got really lucky because Silver... Is Silver on right now? No. Silver, another person on the SMP, just so happened to be in the area and saw me, spam leaving and joining, and texted to, like, ask, hey, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And thankfully I was able to tell her to, no, I am not, please go get my stuff. And she did, and that's why I still have my stuff. It's a little annoying because I also, sat at the skeleton farm and grinded up, like, 50 levels. But, oh well. I'm just happy that my stuff is not lost to time. I've also been kind of informed that I may actually not even be able to use this stuff, like, in lore. Yeah, see, that doesn't seem like that's supposed to be happening. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that just doesn't look right. Like, it's throwing the eggs at the chicken. Uh, and hold on, I got a couple eggs. I wanna try to test this out. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Does this not work? Shit. Is it, like, too fast for its own good? What's going on? Hmm. Well, I need to fix that, apparently. I just built the thing, and it's... okay. Thing is, I built this off a tutorial. I didn't actually, like... make it myself. But, clearly that tutorial was not the greatest. How could I make it not shoot the chicken? I mean, I could slow down the rate of fire, maybe? But then there'd be a backup of eggs, like... eventually eggs would... How do I fix that problem? You know what? I'll just... ignore it for now. And, yeah. I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure, but... I just set it up just because I thought... I might want some infinite food, might be nice. But, whatever. Okay, so... anyways, on the to-do list today... is I would like to... I'd like to work with the villagers to get some better enchants, some better stuff. Potentially my own mending villager, whatever, you know, whatever I need to get. Protection, sharpness, maybe even fire aspect. Granted, I already have fire aspect 1, but fire aspect 2 doesn't sound so bad. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to do villagers eventually at some point. I'd also like to make my base like work. Cuz right now it's just a big ol' open room with villagers at the side. I'd like to make a storage room, a bedroom. Probably gonna make the bedroom here, a storage room like over here or there, and then probably like, I don't even know, but something there. You know what I may do, actually? Let me... or is it in this? Okay, if it's in this, then I'll just... swap those out. There we go. Alright, so let's dig out this room, because I really need chest storage. think I like that. I think I like this way better. Actually, hold on. Before I start, so measurement-wise, let's say we have chests on the wall, chests here, and then chests here. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. It's good that I have a center block because I like building chest rooms off of one block. Or like a center area? I don't know. Ah shit, is that water? Yep. Of course. I need to get some sponges at some point. Water is... I really thought I dug deep enough to not have to worry about water much, but like... because of gravel and because of, rivers in the area. Or not rivers, but like caves, waterlogged caves. I'm having to deal with it a lot more than I was hoping. Okay, well. Okay. At least give me my torch back. Oh, it's over there. Wait, no, this is... Okay, no, yeah, this... Okay, alright, I might as well do this. Ta-da! Now, at the very least, water shouldn't be as much of a problem, hopefully. And I still need to light up my area, but I'm a little scared to do so, because last time I did, all of my stuff was almost deleted, so... not exactly enthusiastic to get back to it. What? Oh. I guess I just didn't realize that I was going this far in this direction. My bad. Just in case. There, that should fix the problem. Also, I have no idea why those glowberry vines aren't growing. I've had them for a while. I don't think they've ever grown a single glowberry. Maybe they just don't naturally grow, like, if it's placed by a person or something. I don't know. How big, as well, do I want this chest room to be? That's another important question. Because I don't really want to make more than one chest area. Uh, also, let me... Pretty annoying how Minecraft music discs just kind of stop. But, oh well. It's definitely a lot easier, of course, with a backpack, but still kind of annoying. I wonder why it does that. Like, what in the code stops it from repeating? Yeah, I don't need this room to be very tall, so I'd much prefer my roof not drip than have it be tall. Plus, I may want to install lights later, so it's definitely a lot better if there's a little bit of space between me and the water. Okay, am I blind? It doesn't help that there's, like, andesite here, so it makes it kind of hard to see the gravel, but, like... You know, just in case. I should have only had to come out here once, and clearly it's been more than that, so I'm doing something wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, this is technically my, like, what is it, my lore base, right? So, I don't need to set up storage that's, like, insanely massive. But even still... I think I'll make it a bit bigger. Just because, like, what's the harm in a bigger storage room, you know? I mean, I guess it'd be harder to sort, but, like... Actually, no, it wouldn't even be harder to sort. But yeah, this is exactly why I need the storage room. Even my backpacks are starting to fill up. Should probably go get some more torches. Yeah, I'm not super worried on... I'm not super worried about, like, how the house looks as of right now as well. I'm more focused on functionality. What's normally supposed to go up there? Whatever. Oh, my arrows. Are my arrows... Those are the backup arrows. Hmm. Oh, I don't know where my arrows went. I'll just take some random arrows out the chest for now. It's not like I use a bow that often anyway. Oh? Hello. How you doing? I'm doing good. How about you? Ah, shit, my shovel. Oh, I just realized music stopped. There we go. I don't know, I feel like I could make this room bigger. Right. Torches. Where... I know I have more coal. I mean, I have coal in there if I'm really desperate. Yeah, here it is. How long have you been playing this game? Do you mean Minecraft or this specific, like, world or SMP thing? Is it your favorite game? What, Minecraft? I'm not sure. I'd say it's definitely up there, like... I don't know if I would call it my favorite game, but it's definitely one of the favorites. Would I consider Minecraft? Wait, what is my favorite game now that I think about it? I mean, I played a lot of tabs. I have the most hours on Dead by Daylight, but that's definitely not my favorite game. Yeah, I guess. I guess by process of elimination, Minecraft, yeah, that probably is my favorite game. Chest, chest, space in the middle, chest, chest. Perfect. Game graphics are looking so pretty. Thanks. What did I... Right, chests. That's what I came up here for. Take 2 logs worth of chests. These. How many? Is all this just gonna equal 1 stack of chests? Ooh boy. Don't know why I thought it was more than that. I mean, yeah, I guess the math adds up, but... yeah. This... I mean, hey, you can never, you know, have a chest room that's too big. Just a little resource, expansive. But that's never technically a bad thing. Hey, I even did that measurement perfectly. I didn't even mean to do that one right. Boom, 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 boom. Then we do... Do I want more walking space? Thing is, if I were to be more efficient, I would do like this, where you have like only a slim hallway to walk through. I've done it before in chess rooms. But yeah, I've done that before where it's like a slim walk space. But, I mean, I'm not gonna need that much storage, necessarily, so I could always... Okay, not like that. I could always do this, which would then give me a lot more room. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do this. It's just more, like, roomy, I guess. Ah, there we go, okay. And then on this side, so boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then I even got like a nice 3-block hallway. Yeah, I'd say this is a much better chest setup. It is for looks anyway. It's not as good at functionality. Like, it's not functionally as good, but I can focus on looks a little bit. I may actually have to go chop down more trees. Either that, or I may have to go back to the church and hope that he's got more wood. But I don't know. I also, like, I don't have to fill it up completely. Oh, wait, why don't I just do this? Yeah, that's way faster. Alright. And then you stack them all up, at least 2. Some of them you stack up 3. The ones you stack up 3, if you want them to be against the wall, you just change these to slabs. And because of this, I can even do a little bit of chest storage right here. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I know, like, I should probably, like, switch out the blocks and make it look nicer, whatever, but I'll get around to it later. Right now I just want to functionally set up a chest room. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get some item frames. How much leather do I got? I've got a cow farm, so I can always get more leather. Yeah, that's definitely not as much leather as I thought, but granted, there are all the backpacks and whatnot. Yeah, good enough. I don't need to set up all the item frames just yet. Or I could do a thing where it's like, these are all cobblestone, these are all dirt, and like, do a sorting system like that. Instead of each individual chest. That may actually look a lot better. In which case, you, my friend, get the glorious task of being my cobblestone chest. Which I should also quickly set up a wood chest whilst I'm at it. No, no. There we go. Just to very quickly free up a little bit more inventory space. I'll just use this to... Because the more inventory space I have, the easier it'll be to put the stuff, the cobblestone, between inventories. Should I put, like, other type of stone in there as well? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's put some of the wood stuff in here. I could also sort by wood type. I don't think I'm ever gonna have that much wood of, like, each specific type. Like, that's the thing, though. I don't know. Alright, for now, I'll just focus on grabbing all the cobblestone, because I'm sure there is quite a lot of it. Also, nope, wrong button. Start the song again. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, that works. Okay, wood chest, cobblestone chest. Report. Bot. Block this user. There we go. Okay. So I got cobblestone. What else would I need to sort? Probably dirt. Might as well also have a dirt chest. Why not? Oh yeah, I forgot to check my other backpacks as well. Dirt, wood, cobblestone. Oh yeah, also, now that, there we go. Now that I'm not mining anymore, might as well put my fox backpack back on. Let's just grab all the wood, and then... I guess, yeah, I might as well take all the stone as well. Stone. I would consider this dirt. Might as well take it with the dirt. That's wood. I mean, a shield's kind of wood, but I'm not gonna put it with the wood. Okay. I'll keep the flint in there. Or actually, maybe I'll just put all the other stone underneath it. Like, I have so much cobblestone, this might as well just be the pure cobblestone chest. And then I'll take the wood. I think that's all the cobblestone, wood, and dirt. Oh. Having a bit of trouble there? Let's go one for crops. Or like, you know, just edible plant, really. Well, I mean, is glowberry a crop? Not really. It's more... Then again, like, sweet berries also wouldn't be a crop, yet they're... whatever. Stuff. Edible greenery. Let's go with that. I'll of course have a non-edible greenery chest, but... And why not? I'll throw the seeds in with it. which if I'm throwing the seeds in with it, then that means this chest pretty much all gonna go in the same area. Okay. There. I miss having the ability to just click a button and have it sort the chest. It's not worth sorting it now, but I miss the ability to do that. Okay, so we've got wood, cobblestone, dirt, edible greenery. Let's go with non-edible greenery. Next. It's just much easier if I take things one at a time. At least I think so. Oh, you're an edible plant. Oh, also dirt. Luminous, of course, of course. Would this be considered greenery? Probably not. I'll probably put that with the mob. With the mob stuff. Also, yeah. I've been meaning to do that, I just kept forgetting. Also, wait, this is technically wood. Okay, also non-edible and edible. Basically just anything plant related. Just yoink it. Would bone meal? No, I'd say bone meal's more gonna go in the mob drop chest. Anything else that's like plant related in any way? I mean, like, is a plant? I'm not taking the composter. No, seems like that's about everything. Plant related anyway. Oh yeah, I also should probably set up just a few things of bamboo. Just because I have bamboo and I'm just not growing it, which is not smart. Because when I need bamboo, I'd rather have it already grown. With a dead bush going, I'll put it in greenery, but it's technically more wood. Oh yeah, also all this, which I forgot about. I'll keep, like that. Yeah, good enough for now. Put that in there. Also that in there. Dirt. One singular chest. Might as well just put it there. Right, this is also edible. Hello, Scarlet. I should probably have a mob drop. By the way, how do I make a glowing item frame again? Do I combine the item frame in my inventory with the glowing? I do, okay. I'm not saying that I want to. Oh, jeez. I'm not saying that I want to, but I just, you know, want to have the option. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Where should I put salt? Would that... I guess I'll put it with the stone stuff. I should probably also get, like... how about I do mob drops next? So let's see, slime, arrows... Slime, arrows, bones, other arrows. Again, that's wooden. Keep missing stuff. But oh well, that's why I do multiple checks. Bones, that's mob drop. I'd say fish is a mob drop. Yeah, mob drop. Definitely. Oh, wait, no, this would go in the food chest. Like, the non... Well, should I have a specific chest for... Yeah, you know what, I think I will. Put that in there, put that back. Start the music up again. Take the item frame. Okay. And then... in here, I'll put mob drops, which I will represent with a bone, because that's pretty infamous mob drop, I'd say. Those actually will not be going in the mob drop area. By the way, you know I am second time coming for your stream. I guess you are a good streamer. Oh, like, it's your second time showing up at the stream? Alright, well, thanks. Oh, actually, I know what I'm gonna have this chest for, let's say, special items. Do you have a Discord server? I do. Why? Would you like me to... Where would saddles go? I'd say maybe mob drops, because, I mean, I got them from mob drops. Skeleton Skull's also technically not a mob drop, but I'd say it's fair that it would go in that chest. Leather's a mob drop. So you're also going in there. Nope. There we go. Mob drop. I need to take that out. Same thing with you. The rest can stay. Let me do something real quick. There you go. Also, I'm going to be right back, gonna go fill up my water bottle. Okay, I am back. Alright, Scarlet, please just don't. Can we just skip this part? Can we just skip to the part where you know, give up because I tell you I don't want to be scammed, and then you say, "Oh, but I don't scam," and then, you know, all this stuff, and it's just like, can we just not? Today, I'm having a good day. I'd just rather not. If you don't mind, you can watch if you actually like watching, but if you're just here to get me to, I don't, like, to buy your stuff, can we just not? Because we both know you're not actually selling stuff. People who sell stuff, they don't do this. We both know this isn't a real, like, it's a scam. Can we just not? I really like I don't want to be rude. I'm just not in the mood today. So can we just skip to the part where, you stop trying to sell me stuff and then you either leave begrudgingly or you stay and actually watch. Up to you what you do. I I'll give you one thing. People don't usually go that far, but so, sir, I think you dropped something. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's there now. Still, I am not in the business for I'm not in the business to buy anything for my Twitch. If I want something done for my Twitch, I'm probably gonna do it myself. I wouldn't even consider buying something to do with my Twitch until like it actually started making money, which I don't think is gonna happen for quite a long time, if it even does happen. So even if even if somehow, you know, even if you are an actual artist, I know a lot of people do this scam, but seriously, I'm not a scammer. Mm-hmm. I really like I don't know. I really don't want to be rude, Scarlett. I really don't. Like, but like as you said in the message yourself, you know a lot of people do this scam. So like does this really work? Going into people's chats and telling them, because let's imagine, right? This isn't a scam. Let's imagine. Okay, but why? I've already informed you I'm not gonna buy stuff. I've already, like, it doesn't matter if, you show me that you painted the Mona Lisa. That's not gonna change my mind. You can show if you want. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, that's illegal, but it's not gonna change anything. I guarantee you. So can we just skip to the part where you realize I'm not gonna buy stuff and you just stop trying to sell stuff? Please. I don't want to be rude. I just don't want to do that today. If it's all the same to you. Okay, no problem. All right, cool. All right. Next up, I should probably organize cave related items. So stuff like copper, wax, or not wax, copper, iron, gold. Like resources. Oh. Also, I'm just gonna actually take this because I don't really love the fact that it's just all, like, that wall. So I'm gonna do some of this. Boop boop. The rest of the stuff is mob drops. I guess I could separate it by, like, edible mob drops versus non-edible mob drops. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that makes sense. So we got cobblestone, dirt. Also, let's start the music again. Cobblestone, dirt, edible greenery, non-edible greenery, edible mob drops, non-edible mob drops, cave stuff, I guess, and special stuff, and then wood. Alright, what is there left? First off, is there anything else that needs to go into any of those categories? Yep. This is kind of a mob drop. That's wooden. That's also technically wooden. Mob drop. That's greenery, that's greenery, that's... Well, this is more mob drop, but... Actually, would grubs be mob drop? I feel like... Yeah, I'll put them in mob drop. Alright. I'll sort this stuff away, compact all the chests, see what I got, and then, I don't know, reorganize or add another chest. I mean, you, technically you two. Baked potatoes. That stuff in there. Good stuff there, and non-edible greenery in there. Also just check my backpack. And this is exactly why. Actually, I'd like to keep half a stack of lapis on me, but I'll put it in the diamond backpack. By the way, the whole idea for the diamond backpack is it's like PvP related stuff, so like it's sort of gonna be like a mini PvP kit in case I ever need that. Where would eggs go? I guess here? Right? I mean, technically eggs are edible. So, I guess, yeah. Okay, let's cram all the stuff into one chest now. Huh, nope. No phantoms for this guy. Also, wait, is the Phantom still alive? No, okay, I thought I still heard it. Actually, I'm gonna put the coal and the potions into the specific chests. Hello, kitty cat. Healing, weakness, poison. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know where I'd put the flint exactly. I'll put the potions away. Start the music back up. There goes Pharaon. I got some decent poison build up. Thing is, I want to have poison ready for the lore day, because it's approaching fast, the weekend. It's actually not, I'm gonna be honest, it feels like it should be Friday today. I think it's only Tuesday. It's actually approaching quite slow. Where would I put the pots? I'll worry about that later. Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff that I've gotta sift through. So, what goes where? Well, first things first, the enchantment books, I know where those can go. Same thing with the backpacks. So I'll go do that now. I should also probably make an armor chest. Would probably be smart. Horse armor can go in there too. And a weapons chest, of course. I'd also like to make, like, a nether chest, but there's really no reason to right now. Like, I very much could make a nether chest, it's just, why? Like, why should I? Or why would I guess, would be a better word choice. Okay, tools, okay, armor and weapons. Let's take armor and weapons. Alright, just wanted to make sure. Do I not have another shield? Oh. Edible crops. Actually, I have so many potatoes. I'm gonna do that. It's not necessarily a potato-only chest, but it basically will act like one for now. Would flint go in here? Yeah. Wait, where's my compass? Here's a lodestone compass, but where's my compass? It's possible it was lost in the explosion. When Silver saved my stuff, she may not have been able to save my home compass. I mean, this leads to the same lodestone, it's just not the compass labeled home. However, like, honestly, I don't care that much. No, guys, maybe I should make some fertilizer. God, I hate that mod. Yeah, why is this not grown? Am I doing something wrong? Probably. Okay. Now we're gonna start getting into some niches. So let's make a books chest. And in the books chest, I'll take the name tags, shove them in there, because why not? I thought I had, yeah, I was about to say, I thought I had some name tags in here. Do I need to keep this? Not really, no. I'll probably make an emerald specific chest at this point, because I got villagers. Yeah. Fortune, Impaling, Sharpness, Fortune, Windburst. Also, by the way, I swear I didn't own a Sharpness book. I think when Silver picked up my stuff, she got a little confused because I never had a Sharpness book. So, I mean, I'll take it, free Sharpness, like... I think she may have given it to me accidentally for free. Huh? Okay, well I found my home compass. Completely forgot that I did that. Also, see, I knew I had a shield. I'm not a complete idiot. Yay! I'll also put some of those flowers away. I only need some myself. This I like to keep on me for lore reasons. Because on day one, Team Pirate had teal hats and Team Islander had purple hats. So on day one, after the fight was over, I snuck into the Islanders' base and stole a purple cap so I could, walk around their village and not be seen or known. Okay, so it kinda works. That's good. Although, I think I can have more chickens, because they aren't dying of entity cramming. Which does technically mean it can be pushed further. I also should set up, like, a wheat farm, probably, at some point. I'll get around to it. That's not very nice, Mr. Spider. Fuck it, while it's nighttime. I know this is exactly what got me killed last time, but if it happens again, I'm just gonna be royally pissed off. I know there's a jack-o'-flower there. They seem really inconsistent. Like, sometimes they work just fine. Others, not so much. You stay the fuck back, Mr. Creeper. Because sure, why not? Yeah, the arrow can go right through a creeper. Because of course it can. But yeah, the more I light up this area, the better. Anyways. Is that a baby drowned? It is, the little shit. Ah. Taste the morning glory, bitch. Yeah, kinda works. It's automatic, so I guess that's what matters. I don't really need that many more seeds. I took way too many. Actually, while I'm at it, this is also definitely too much stuff, but still. Also, I'm gonna do this. Also gonna put the horn in there. Yet another hole or area that, I mean, there's no entity cramming yet, so I can keep breeding. I mean, hey, there's still some space. Like, it's not completely crammed. So, I also definitely need to make that the cow pen a bit bigger. That is definitely on the to-do list. Also just realized I can finally take down this stupid chest wall. I'll keep some chests out here until I know how to sort them and what to do with them. Because the whole point of a chest room is, you stay organized, you keep it sorted. If you start just spamming stuff in your chest room, that's just a chest monster that looks slightly fancier, I guess, but like, nah. Also, I plan to go mining, but before I do that, I would like to... Okay. First things first. I don't care enough to go all the way down, that's why I just put it in there. Actually, I'm going all the way down to get coal anyway. I should have just taken it with me. Whatever, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. And sticks. So you look at how nice it is to be organized. It's something I don't often experience in Minecraft. But when you are organized, it's just kind of nice. Just knowing where stuff is instead of having to look through chests for like an hour just to find the one item. I also haven't really touched this part of my land yet. My island. Yeah, this is what I mean, like, the pumpkins, they're cool and all, but they only activate when you're nearby. I could technically set up a player trap, now that I think about it, using the pumpkins. Because they switch, like, states, but only when a player is nearby. Like, they only update when a player is nearby, I mean. However, the trap would only work half the time, because if I left it in off mode, and they, came around the trap during the day, well, it wouldn't need to update. It would just continue to be in off mode. And vice versa, if you take the same exact example, but say it's nighttime. Basically, you could arm it for either daytime or nighttime, and it would activate when a player got to, like, when a player got close-ish. But, it's just not that great. I should also probably fix the creeper hole that killed me. I kind of want to keep it. Not the hole, but at least the floating tree part. Actually, why am I fighting skeletons? I have zero reason to ever fight skeletons. If I ever need bones or bone meal, I'll just go to my skelly farm. Same thing with XP. And they'll burn. I don't have to kill them. Or they'll despawn. Either or. Okay, I'd like to go get some levels. Regen my tools. And yeah. Okay, there we go. It's starting to work normally, thankfully. Okay, to the skelly farm, because I got to repair my pickaxe. And I would also like to get more levels. It's not a requirement, but it's a want. Then after I go to the Skelly farm and... Okay, current plan. Go to the Skelly farm, farm some Skellies, get some levels, repair my stuff. Then probably... I guess do the villagers, right? Either that or try to find the dungeon. Thing is, I like Silver. I really do. I don't want to do anything to screw her over or mess with her. She saved, like, I kind of liked her before, but she saved my stuff. Like, I feel like I owe her. Like, if she were to tell me, hey, can you go kill this person for me, I just would. That's how good of terms we are on right now. So not necessarily ally. Like, I don't think she would consider me, like, an ally or a friend or anything. But sort of just like, I feel like I owe her for saving all my shit. So there's that. But, like, at the same time, Ashen keeps bragging about having access to Nether stuff in the Discord. And I don't really like Ashen. I know Ashen is Silver's teammate. And because of that, like, you know, I won't do anything to Silver or anything like that. Or, like, I won't do anything to their team base or anything. But, like, I don't really like Ashen that much. When I was trying to do the quartz trade with Silver, Ashen was in her ear telling her not to. When, on day one of the lore, Ashen and I are, like, the only people, really, who, like, faced off, kind of. Not, well, no. But we did have, like, a face-off moment. He's the only person I faced off with, by the way, is what I mean. But even then, I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm very curious still. Who lives here? I assume it's this person. But I could be very wrong. Also, you have no idea how badly I want to take stuff. Ah. People just have such, like, good, like, goodies in their chest. You know? Like, who needs this much amethyst? I'm sure he wouldn't notice. Nah, I'm kidding. And yeah, I would never touch his diamonds. Even as a joke. But yeah, whoever lives here, the clinically insane person. When it comes to villagers, anyway. For the most part, it seems pretty chill, right? Like, this area doesn't seem that crazy. What's crazy is this. This is an iron farm if you just gave them more beds. Like, it's insane how many fucking villagers are in there. I'd feel bad, but I just kind of don't care. Excuse me. I will say, my little, like, the burp whistle thing I do, it's kind of allowed me to get a lot better at whistling. Like, at first, it was just, like, I would barely squeak out a whistle on top of a burp. Now, I do, like, a very silent burp and then a really loud whistle. How times have changed. Also, I am heading the right direction, right? Yeah. It's not an exact path, but it's less water that I gotta trek through if I go through this path, so I'll take it. What the fuck? Excuse me? I was like, oh, that's interesting. There's a bunch of saplings here, which, by the way, I'm gonna yoink some of these. They're on the ground. It's not stealing. But who the fuck? Does somebody live here? Or, like... Also, I've gone past this area a couple times. I've never seen this thing. Did a person build this? No, because there are those amethyst clusters. So this must be naturally spawning. Also, if there are ladders just like on the other side of this pillar, I'm gonna be upset with myself. Doesn't matter, I mean, water works all the same, but even still. So who might this belong to, if anyone? It's so high up the lake is freezing. This definitely looks custom structure material. Why the fuck was that a thing? Are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. I'll take the one chicken. Man, that's so annoying. Can I take my boat? If I did take my boat. I could take it a good distance, but it wouldn't go the whole way. I think I can make it back, and, I mean, my stuff's on the ground. It's not like I need to get up there. It's so funny how my water bucket clutch skills work. Because seriously, like, you can document it. I guarantee you'll find what I say now, like, the pattern. It exists. Basically, if it's ever a water bucket clutch that, like, doesn't matter at all, like a water bucket clutch that realistically I'll only take like a heart of damage or something, like, you know, not that crazy of a water bucket clutch, I can nail it every single time without fail. The second you say, oh, by the way, you die if you miss this water bucket clutch, I always fail. I don't know what the phenomenon is. But for some reason, maybe it's like the stress or the pressure of like, if you miss this, you die. Oh god, I can't even make this jump anymore. Ew. Another thing, by the way, when you wear the fox backpack for so long, I might have to make multiple backup fox backpacks. Because I wear the fox backpack so much that it's like, I feel really slow right now without the fox backpack on. It's also like, whenever I die, I feel slow. Whenever I take it off, I'm like, aware that I'm gonna become slower. But because I'm just like forcefully slower, without, you know, out of my control, it's just, yeah, it's annoying. I used to be better at Minecraft than this. I used to be the guy that would, like, die maybe 3 times throughout the entire world's existence. How far from grace I have fallen. Like, I remember in this one world where I was playing with my friends, I was literally the last one to die by quite a long time. My friends aren't exactly Minecraft pros, but still. Meanwhile, this world, I died on day 1, and I keep dying. It's like I gotta reach a quota of a death a day. It is quite annoying, to say the least. But yeah, I honestly thought that I could go around that way of the house. Why? Okay, that has to be a structure. If a player built that, then I'm sorry, but what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you not make the platform that the house is on big enough that you could walk around the house? Whenever I make a floating house in the sky, which I've done a lot, by the way, you always make the platform big enough that people can circle the house. That's like Sky House 101. Why was the platform so small? Fuck. Please sleep. I don't want to deal with mobs. And I can't. Bro, please. Please, someone. Someone, please. Sleep. Oh, God, it's over. I'm gonna have to deal with so many mobs. Yeah, or everyone on the server can just ignore me. That's cool, too. Fuck. Put on sleep. Or not. Thanks, guys. Fuck. Ugh. And by the way, I recognize that this is my own fault. Like, I was snooping. You know. Got a little too curious for my own good. And I died. But, like, still. Okay. Well. I don't really have... Well, I could pull out lava, but it's not worth it, really. Eh. There. That should despawn. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna go up. Like, I haven't learned my lesson. Plus, I don't care about the fact that I lost some levels because, like, I'm literally on my way to my mob grinder right now anyway. Like, it doesn't matter. Fine, I'll stop trying to be fancy. I'm trying to, like, make it go quicker by making my character hop out the water right so that you can, like, jump up, but it's just being fancy at that point. Alright, goddammit. Wow, this was so worth it. Okay. Seriously, who does this? This had better be a naturally generating structure. Because, like, who the fuck makes a floating house with an island that you can't circle the house? That's like Sky House 101. I'm not even joking. Also there, in case anyone else wants to, visit the house in the future. Now, there's an actual method. And it's cascading over a tree. Alright, I'm gonna really hope that no one lives here. I know there's a bed here, but, like, I'm gonna really hope no one lives here, because if so, then I am kind of sorry. Up, up, and away we go. I'll actually grab some of this coal while I'm here. Please don't, zombie. Okay, cool. Alright, buddy. Also, seriously, is there a plugin on this server that, like, makes armored mobs more common? Also, clearly this isn't deep enough, because I just got to it without even trying. Shit. Fuck off. Okay. Nope, button. Yep, there we go. Also just realized... Damn it. I'm sorry, Mr. Pig. Oh, right, I remember what I was gonna do after I was done in the XP farm. I gotta go mining. I gotta get more diamonds, iron, gold, coal, lapis, all the goods. All the good stuff. I mean, technically emeralds as well, but, like, if you're going mining for emeralds, you're not being efficient. I would kill that cow, but it's raining, and he's not under a tree, so... Actually, if you kill a cow one shot with a fire aspect sword, would it still cook him? I'm actually not sure. I would imagine there's a pretty decent chance. Alright. But yeah, like, this is how much I farmed my skeleton farm. Like, I've been using it. It's just a shame that I lost all my levels. Also, something I might do... They added pale... I literally only learned they added pale oak, only grow 2x2. We gonna kill you? I don't know... Wait, in Minecraft? We gonna kill you. I don't know who we is. Interesting. Right, I was going to open up Spotify. Alright, and the reason I'm doing this is so I can add my own music. Since we're gonna be here a little, not like super long, but a little bit. Yeah, I really like this song. I don't know why, it's just kind of nice. Should probably repair my armor. Yeah, I'll get around to it. Oh yeah, by the way, off stream, I did some experimenting and journalism and research and stuff, and I figured out that, yeah, skeletons can actually just spawn with backpacks on. And if you kill a skeleton with a backpack, it guarantees that you get the backpack. I don't know if it's just like a rare mob drop, or if it's like because these are technically dungeon skeletons. I know for a fact that these aren't normal skeletons, and the reason I say that is because they don't drop their bows. Skeletons normally have a chance to drop their bows, and that's like the most annoying part of a skeleton farm, is you gotta filter out the garbage being the bows. These guys don't drop bows, they just drop arrows and bones. Plus they have a lot of enchanted bows, which are normally pretty rare. For these guys, however, it's pretty common. So, I don't know. Also, that's a little loud. Also, let's go with a different song. Do I really need levels? Like, I was kind of just here to repair my pickaxe. And that's kind of it. I mean, I guess I could repair my bow. Look at that, it's repaired. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really starting to like this bow. Like, having this bow has made me want to actually go get flame. Which, by the way, it sounds like a no-brainer, right? Like, flame would be so good, it's just whoever you shoot or whatever you shoot gets set on fire. That's just an upgrade, right? But I usually don't like getting flame because I don't like using bows. I just don't usually. I much prefer melee combat. So when it comes to using bows, it's just like, ugh, yuck. I just rather not. But ever since I've started using the Morning Glory bow, like, I don't know, I just kind of like bows a little bit more. Like, I want to get... It's made me relive the glory days when I used to play Bed Wars and get a bow and snipe people from, like, across the map. You know? Which, by the way, that is a thing that I've done. Also, while I'm here... not you, but like that. This is like my important stuff backpack, so like, you know, backup stuff, so backup arrows. I've got a crossbow, which admittedly isn't a great crossbow, but it works. Eggs, because you can actually use those in combat to like help get combos. It's the same logic of fishing rod PvP in older versions of Minecraft, but you know, you use eggs. The only reason you'd want to do this in this version of Minecraft is just to, like, mess with your opponents, really. I don't think it does anything else, but, like, you can't really make a combo with it like you used to be able to, but still. This, to, like, announce myself in lore, because I think that could be fun. I mean, gold map is pretty self-explanatory. This is just here because I'm always gonna have this backpack on me, and it's, like, my important kit. Like, it's like my backup stuff. So if I forget Lapis and I go to use someone else's enchantment setup, here's Lapis. And then this, oh yeah, did I explain why I have the purple leather cap? Basically, I have the purple leather cap because I want to make it so that in lore, I have the option to, like, at least try to blend in. You know what, actually, I thought I was gonna be here a lot longer, I'm gonna be completely honest. But, like, nah. Oh, it's nighttime. Anything in here I care about bringing back? No, not really. Actually. You might think that's a little dumb, but... oh, wait. I almost left with the backpack. You might think it's a bit dumb, but I actually have that for a pretty good reason. And that reason is basically... okay. Oh. Wait, reason for what? God damn it. Right, dirt. Okay. The reason that I want the dirt is because if I ever want to set up a luck flower, basically, if I ever find a chest that, like, could have potentially good loot, and I think I'm the first person, you know, to get to that chest, if I give myself luck, it'll generate better stuff in the chest for me to use. So that's kind of why I have that. Back off. Back off, the lot of you. Maybe just... yeah, I think there's something to do with the server rules that make the mobs spawn with weapons, armor, and enchants more often. Because I swear, I've seen, like... skeletons with enchants aren't exactly, like, uncommon in Minecraft, but... it feels like I see more than I usually do. Maybe that's just, like... me seeing things. Oh, wait. Music disc. I left it on the backpack. Whoops. While I'm headed back, if I spot that Enderman again, I'm not gonna go looking for him, but... so, Enderman, if you'd like to donate an Ender Pearl, I would be very appreciative. Only if you want, of course. Why is there light here? Is that lava? Oh, it's lava. Okay. What is this? What is this little structure? It's a nice little, like, wheat field type of thing. I've never seen this. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought I might be forgetting something. That's the most annoying part, I'd say, of having the music disc upgrade, is I keep forgetting to swap it out. Plus, I swap between backpacks quite often, and I always want this on the backpack I'm using, which means I'm also swapping this upgrade around a bunch, And of course, the easy solution to that would just be make more upgrades, right? And while you'd kind of be right, there'd be no real reason to do that because I'd still have to toss the music disc around, one. And two, it costs a diamond an upgrade. I'm not made of money like Luminous. Like, shit, I could take a loan from Luminous, I guess, but like, that would be all of my diamonds. If I were to give each backpack that I have a music disc upgrade, and all that, just like, it's pointless. There'd be no reason for it. When I can... This is why I always keep the flame sword out, because I forget. Ooh. I know I'm about to go mining, but I'll nab some coal, why not? What's the harm? Speaking of Luminous, should I check? I don't know, I kind of like checking on his base every now and again just to see what fucking new level of richness he's reached, I guess. I checked on his base off stream, and he actually moved his villagers, I think, into holes, which I really don't like the fact that he did that, because it was nighttime when I was around his base and discovered this, and if I didn't sleep immediately, like, I wasn't thinking, but at the time I was like, oh, I don't really care, it's nighttime, it's fine. And then I realized, oh shit, his villagers, if a zombie spawned here, a villager could, or it could just walk right into one of these holes and kill one of his villagers. And, you know, once I realized that, I very quickly slept. Because look, okay, I may not be, like, the best of, oh god. Please tell me my map just hasn't updated. Because I'm just not close. Has it not grown back? I may or may not have used his wheat farm. I planted everything back. I'm not like a dick. But I may or may not have used his wheat farm, and I was thinking, oh, it'll grow back by the time he logs back on. It'll be fine. No one would even possibly know. Please tell me that it's just a visual bug on my map because I haven't been there in a while, and that was what it looked like the last time I was there. Please. Because I didn't farm the wheat in a way that it looked like the wheat just hadn't grown yet. Which I should have if I wanted to keep it hidden, but I don't know. And yeah, I mean, I'm admitting it on stream, which, oh, he could watch stream and then I'm done for, kind of. But at the same time, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out I don't have a wheat farm, and my chest was filled with a shit ton of wheat. And it just so happened that I did it off stream around the exact time that somebody mysteriously farmed his farm. Like, it wouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Granted, whether he would figure it out or not, because he'd have to watch my POV, I don't know. But, like, still. Also a good question of, like, where should I go to mine diamonds? Because I definitely don't want to use Luminous's cave. I know there's a good cave that I used on the day of the spawn. Like, on day 1 of the server, there's this really nice cave right next to spawn. But the thing is, other people went through that cave and also looted it, so I'm not sure how confident I am that it would be, like, it would still have resources. It'd probably still have some. It's a big cave. I doubt they got everything, but, like, most of the diamonds, I would imagine, or like most of the easy stuff's probably gone. Oh yeah, look at like, I'm pretty sure my stream, like, maybe not my stream, but my game actually lags a little bit whenever I look at all these fucking entities. Oh yeah, and you might be wondering, where'd I get all the eggs? I just walked around this pen for like... Up, up, and away we go. Are his stuff still in holes? I guess so. Okay, well, good thing the wheat farm regrew. Haha. No harm, no foul. It was just a visual glitch. Haha. We're all friends here, right, Luminous? Bro, I swear, if my mic was close enough and he could hear me, I just openly admitted to using his shit right in front of him. Bro, that scared the fuck out of me. How did I not see him there? I mean, he's in a box, but like... okay. I think he's AFK. I think he's not at his computer. And I don't think he's recording or anything. Because he would have had his status set, probably. So I should be fine. But fuck. Bro, if he was there... I'm not even gonna kill that cow, because it's on Luminous's land. Wait, did he move the book, or did I move the book? Either way, I move in the book again. So, I'm just curious. Okay, good. So, he's still got the same riches. I was worried I was going to check the chest and he'd have, like, a stack of diamond blocks. Alright. Yeah, still relatively the same. Minor differences here and there, but... for the most part, still relatively the same as last time I checked. Which is good, because that means he hasn't been, you know, pulling super far ahead of me. He still is definitely way further ahead of me, but still. He's got someone's head. Oh yeah, there's also Scythe. I probably could have used that. Jeez, bro. Those are some good music discs. Also, okay, serious shit. What the fuck is the pressure plate? Like, what keeps doing the pressure plate noise? And why is it every time I mention it, it just stops? Which one's this? Is that how loud the copper music disc is? Because that's how quiet other side is. God damn, I doubt you can even hear that on stream. What about this disc? Oh, it's that one. Creepy noises. What about cat? Oh, that one's not bad. No, not keep. Just wanted to play the discs, that's all. A little dangerous for me to be here while Luminous is in the area, but, like, he's AFK, and he's down at his farm. I'd see his name tag coming. Granted, he'd see my name tag at the same time and probably question why there's a name tag in his house, but, like... eh. Oh, well. Oh, come on. Haha, see? I knew I could fit. You! You motherfucker! Okay, so this is why. There are pressure plates all over his roof. Because I was so confused, because every time I'm in his house, I just hear pressure plates, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is someone watching me? And there's never anyone watching me. It's always just... pressure plates. It's because of this stupid cow on his roof. Walking around activating the pressure plates. Anyways. See what I mean? When there's like no pressure. I mean, granted, I didn't necessarily hit the second water bucket, but I didn't try to. I didn't think I'd take fall damage. You always forget with jump boost, because I always, like, think that jump boost makes it so, oh, well, you jump higher, so your legs are stronger, so you take less, you know, damage, right? No, that's not how it works at all. Also, I just realized, yeah, Luminous has been away for a while. So, if he's away, actually, I'm a lot less worried about him having potentially heard me. Now, if he came back, like, right now, there'd be a little bit of, like, a... But, yeah. Oh, thank God he made the bridge tall enough. I think I can fit my boat under that. I think he understood the message when I literally broke a hole in his first bridge so my boat could fit through. I think he got the memo. Yeah, this is a nice bridge. Could use some railings, but I'll have to bring my boat around to check. Oh, human spotted. Human is away. By the way, do I have any of that wheat on me? Nope. Okay, cool. You know what would be funny if I just dumped a compass in his inventory that, like, led to my base? Because I do have this compass. Which, by the way, it's not named because I want to name it after, like, my area. And I want to give it to someone as, like, a, hey, come visit me, this is where I live type of thing. But, yeah. So, yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to take my boat around to test out his bridge, and also, while it would technically be faster to get to the cave, wow, everyone on the server is away right now except for me. Fun, fun, fun. But yeah, while it would technically be faster to have my, while it'd technically be faster to just run to the cave instead of using my boat, I'm gonna choose to use my boat just because. Actually, you know what I could do? I could go over to Silver's area with my boat, and while in Silver's area, look for a cave that could potentially have the dungeon, so that way I'm multitasking my next two, like, things on the list. Because the next two things on the list are find the dungeon, the nether one, and, you know, find the thing. Now that I think about it, just Silver's online. I may be able to convince Silver to show me where the dungeon is. She seems really nice, and she doesn't seem to be the cutthroat type. I don't mean that as an insult, I mean that as a compliment, by the way. Just want to clarify. However, you know, her ally is like cutthroat, like, if it's not helping us, then it's hurting us. You're giving away our monopoly. Like, he really cares about it and he would never share the location. But Silver might. I'm not saying she will, I'm saying she might. Big maybe, but not impossible. Yeah, I think I'm ready to go. Got my food, I got, you know, whatever stuff I need. So, first things first, let's test out if this bridge is good. Then let's go over to Silver's area. She's currently away. No one's on Do Not Disturb, though. So if she's, like, just AFKing at a farm or something at her computer, I could talk and she might hear me. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could put a jukebox. Oh, shit. No, I didn't mean to press shift. No! I wish I could put a jukebox on my boat. Like, you can put a cannon on the boat. Why can't you put a jukebox? Because, like, I feel like most of the time when I want to use the jukebox is when I'm on the boat, because when I'm running around, there's like, actual interactive gameplay. I'm taking my hands off the keyboard right now. Like, and I'm still going just as fast as I normally would. Every now and again I gotta steer, but like, if I steer too much, it'll slow me down. So it's just like every now and again, just, oh, gotta touch the keyboard. That's kinda it. Like, when I'm running around, it's at least like, you know, slightly more interactive, I guess. Would you use the word interactive? It doesn't really matter. Also, I probably have, like, the tallest type of boat in the game, so if I can fit under this, then everyone probably can. So, here's hoping. Yeah! Successful bridge. I didn't even need to go under the tallest part, I don't think. That's just a perfect bridge. But yeah, anytime anyone makes a bridge on this server, if they're making it over water that's, like, needs to be, or not needs to be, but, like, people travel through often, you're gonna need to make that thing pretty tall. Because honestly, if, like, I mean, I like Ethan, so I wouldn't have broken his bridge. I'd probably just, like, gone the other longer route, but I wouldn't have liked it. And if it were someone other than Ethan, well, I would just literally just break the thing. Also, I'm like 90% sure that this is Elias's base. I could be wrong, though. But okay. Or is that his name? Elias? I don't know. Oh, something new. Hold on. Pump the brakes. What's this? Oh, okay. Farm. I'll just help them by planting more carrots. Is there a chest that I could put these carrots in? If there is, they don't exactly make it obvious. Fuck it. There. I'm not trying to snoop this time, I was just trying to be helpful. Do, 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 do. Another cool thing I could technically do is just use, like, this glitch to just find caves. Like, look, there's a cave right there, and it's not even waterlogged. But, I mean, I feel like that's kind of cheating. Is that a tombstone? Hang on just a sec. What is that? Or not a tombstone, but a gravestone? Here lies pesky bird. Pesky bird, no. They used lavender. I kind of want to take this. I won't. Because that's rude. But why would you use a useful flower? Like, just put a poppy or something. Oh, whatever. Not pesky bird. By the way, isn't pesky bird... I feel like I've heard Grian's say that a bunch. Is that like one of Grian's pets in one of his servers? Wouldn't surprise me. The people in this server do like Hermitcraft. And Grian is a member of Hermitcraft. Of course, my fishing method, flawless as ever. Seriously, other people on the server go fishing, and it's like, you go fishing? I just ride my boat. I get plenty of fish that way. Imagine being such a nerd that you gotta take out a fishing rod. I just go around from place to place. Also, I would sleep so Luminous doesn't have, like, zombies attack his villagers, but honestly, at this point, like... One, I'm out in the open ocean. There's not really anywhere for me to sleep. I mean, I could pull over to that island, but I'm not gonna. And two, that's not me messing up. Like, Luminous is AFK right next to his villagers. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but, like, you know, I'm not just gonna cover for you. Maybe his area is lit up enough, and I'm worrying about something that, you know, isn't even a problem. Is it? Not really. This is where his villagers are. These are the holes. This whole area. A zombie could spawn here, walk over to here, and boom. End this man's whole career. It wouldn't even be difficult for a zombie to do that, either. I don't know. Do what you want, Luminous. It's also kind of cool. I'm gonna find people's bases, I feel like, by just doing this method. Because, like, you can very easily tell, oh, somebody lives here. Because I think I actually have the most lit up area on the map, like, the widest lit up area. This is, like, this is spawn, like, next to spawn, and it's not even lit up as much. Like, if you take that versus, like, that, like, it's pretty similar, but still. Wait. He doesn't even live here. Yeah, why is there a trail of light? Does someone live in this village? I know that Pharaon lives over here. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna be really easy to find people's bases because, like... I mean, shit, there's just kind of light everywhere. Is that a volcano? A volcano where nether-related items may be? Is that what you're saying, game? Hmm? A volcano that might potentially have a... Oh, I don't know. Nether. Nether dungeon. Oh, and by the way, you might be wondering, why even do you want the nether stuff? You've got, like, a stack of quartz from silver, and that's true. I want nether stuff because I want to see, A, if there's shroom lights that I could potentially yoink. 2, glowstone. Glowstone's pretty nice to have, especially if you... Glowstone, as far as I'm aware, is, like, the best block to have if you want to grow crops indoors or something, because they act as natural light, if I'm not mistaken. So, glowstone, pretty useful. Another thing as well that's pretty useful and I'm really hoping for is I know for a fact you can get netherite. Because the reason that I know that, like, oh, we should all, like, you know, not get too far ahead of everyone else, yada yada yada, is because, whatever his name is, Ashen, that's his name. Ashen posted in the Discord, a thing of him bragging, and it's literally him holding a netherite ingot. Which, by the way, is essentially illegal contraband until the nether gets opened. He didn't get it illegally, he got it legally, so he didn't break any rules, but he essentially got an item that should be impossible to get. Which is a pretty big deal. So if I can get that, like, I want that. And you might be thinking, well, why? Why do you want a netherite ingot without an upgrade template? Netherite ingots are essentially useless. But the thing is, just because he didn't get a netherite template, or he didn't brag that he got a netherite template, doesn't mean you can't get a netherite template, one. And basically, I don't... By the way, this is all to say, I don't want to get, like, a netherite piece of armor or tools. That's not what I'm trying to do. My goal is get a netherite backpack. It's upgrade this backpack to netherite, because right now, it gives me 3 armor, which is the same as diamond boots, and a helmet, right? But, if I upgrade it to netherite, whenever I'm wearing this backpack, I gain 4 armor. And that may not sound like a lot, but it's essentially... It gives me more armor than a diamond helmet or boots do. Like, I could be in a fight without a helmet or boots, and I would still have more armor than the average person. So it's a pretty big deal. Especially because fights are usually lost and won because a helmet or boots break. So having a backpack that can just negate that is just so nice. That and the Fox backpack, and I guess the Orden one, are the 3 main... Well, more importantly, the Dragon one, but eh. Hopefully that doesn't, Oh, that's... Okay, I don't know if that's gonna get caught. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm also curious, is Silver here? I know she's AFK, or away, or whatever. What is this? Mango? Can you plant these? No. Whoa, that is a good food source. What the fuck? Can I put it back? Well, I guess she took my gift. My hay bale. Hi? Oh, she's got a copper golem. Bro, like, look at this! What? I thought this chest... They must have hit it recently. Because I was about to say, I thought this chest was in Ashen's base. Look at the gold, the glowstone, the quartz, the obsidian that they got. If it wasn't against the rules, I would shave a little off the top. Also, this is in Silver's base, so I actually just wouldn't do that, because I'm not going to steal from Silver, but still. If it were in Ashen's base, well, that's a different story, but... Oh, speaking of which... Silver Islands, yeah. Speaking of Ashen's base... I'm mostly here to... I was here to check to see if Silver was here, which she was not. A bit sad, but, like, oh well. She's somewhere. I just need to find out where, because I would like to ask her if she could potentially show me to the dungeon. I doubt she would, but you never know. One thing that she did that was kind of a mistake is she showed me how to get into Ashen's base. It's a secret base. What the fuck? Why does he have this much TNT? Ashen. He's got a potion of swiftness. Regen. Destiny. I wasn't gonna go through this stuff, obviously, when Silver was here. Bro's rich in other ways, like... Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. Whoopsie daisy. I'm just passing by. I'm minding my business. Minding my business. Yes, yes. Also, I just realized Silver isn't even online. What am I talking about? I came here looking for Silver, and she's not even online. I'm a fucking idiot. Whatever, it's fine. Yes, I'm minding my business. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. What? This, I don't even... What base? What is... I don't even know what you're talking about. I know your secret, Ashen. Like, what the fuck is that TNT? Why do you need that much? He's either getting it from the dungeon, and it's just way crazier loot than I assumed the dungeon gave, or bro has a TNT farm of some kind. Like, he's destroyed half a desert and has a gunpowder farm type of thing. Assuming it's still early in the server, I'm guessing that that's just how good the fucking loot is at the goddamn dungeon. Which, like, holy shit. What the fuck? What do you mean that's just a thing? Like, this shit's actually kind of scary. I mean, at least I'm on good terms with Silver, but, like, I am not on very good terms with Ash. And he's got a lot of TNT for some reason. I don't believe it's a very good one, but I'm sure he has a reason. Minding my business. Bro, that's... I was literally just thinking to myself, you know what would suck if Ashen logged on, and like I fucking summoned him, boom, Ashen appears. Thank God he didn't log out in his base, otherwise that would be an interesting thing to explain, wouldn't it? Oh, hey Ashen, sorry, I'm just looking through your chest, don't mind me, hee hee hee. Don't mind me, I'm just silly little guy. Don't worry, I didn't see nothing. Nothing was spotted by this guy right here. Don't you even worry about it, you silly man. Like, bro, I would have been cooked. I still might be. He still might watch this vlog. Ooh boy, that's not my flame sword. Yeah. The leather's actually the only thing I care about. I'm minding my business. Ah, yes. I have a feeling Volcano gives me Nether vibes. Adeline Grey joined? Oh, okay. Also, I just want to make sure. Okay, good. Ashton's not watching the stream. Bro, that gave me a fucking heart attack and a half. The difficult part is there's so much lava, like... It might be down there, actually, like under the volcano type of thing. Trying to assassinate me, tree? Don't much appreciate that. But yeah, it's not illegal for me to look for a structure. Now that I think about it, Ashen might be at the dungeon right now. What might be smart is actually waiting around his base. Well, no, would he go to the dungeon without Silver? If they were both on, it'd be smart, but... I was gonna say, what I could do is wait around his base for either him or Silver to die, and then when they die, they would obviously go back to the dungeon. I could trail... Then I could trail them. You know, get back to the dungeon that way. But, nah. I mean, I'm not seeing any, like, above-the-ground structures. It's also a shame. I don't think Silver posts her VODs. And I don't know when the next time she's gonna go live is. It could be, like, a week from now, for all I know. She probably has better stream schedule than that, but still. My point is, I don't know. Actually, let me check. Yeah, no, she does not post her VODs. Shit. Ooh, Spiff's live. Astral Spiffington. Playing tabs? Nice. Alright, well. If the dungeon... Well, now that I think about it, they said they were heading to the dungeon in a minute, but Ashen was on his way back from this direction. It could be somewhere in this area. No. No. It's probably somewhere around here. Unexplored territory. I mean, it would have been a little nice if it were here. It would have just been easy for me, but... You know, the search doesn't have to be easy. I also need to consider that they may have gotten really tricky with it, because they keep bragging, or Ashen keeps bragging, and I don't really like Ashen that much. Like, we're not on the best of terms, but at the same time, I can definitely recognize that Ashen's not stupid. Like, he's pretty smart. He built a redstone door that, you know, he built a secret redstone door for a secret base, which is a very smart thing to do. It's just a shame that Silver, you know, revealed that secret base to me. But still, if she didn't, by the way, I would have assumed that Silver lived by herself. Because I checked. If I remember in a past stream, I checked. Couldn't find his base. So I just figured, I guess Silver must live alone. Which was not the case. I don't know, it's very likely it could also be under the volcano. Like, this is a very open mine, and under volcano, that seems like a very, like, dungeony place, you know? If I find diamonds, though, then I know they probably haven't been here, because they would have definitely mined them. The fuck? Well, shit. What did I just say? I'm still gonna go mine the diamonds. Granted, they're slime, but they're also magma. So, probably just, you know, slime spawned, magma existed, stuff happened. Alright, well, shit. Kind of hoping for a little bit more than that, but whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna just pass up on these resources like when in Rome, you know? Definitely not what I was looking for. So I know there's a good chance, anyway, that they didn't go that way. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the cave is a no-go just yet. It just means that specific path in the cave is a no-go. However, there are other ways to go. Like down here. Which, I mean, if you're playing Minecraft normally, you want to go deeper. Anyway, so it would make sense that they would go down here and not go the other way. I was literally just about to say, yet again, if I see diamonds, then I, again, know, probably not this way. Granted, they could also just be being really smart and be like, we're gonna leave diamonds here so people think that no one's been here. But, like, I don't think I would even think that far ahead. It's not that I can't, it's more that I wouldn't care enough to, like... You know, like, I wouldn't prepare for people to try to look for it. But that's just because I'm not as worried as some people might be. So, like, my point is it's still possible, just unlikely. Let's go up. Right, okay. Fuck off. I'll put the diamonds in here for safekeeping. Do I still have my shaders? No, I took them off. Thing is, I took off the shaders because when my game was lagging a lot and it, like, stopped letting me join, I thought maybe the shaders might be mucking up my game somehow. And if there was even a chance that the shaders are what was causing it, I just removed them. The only reason I want shaders anyway is so I can see in caves by just holding a torch. Oh, motherfucker. Bro, I'm just burying these diamonds. If I can't have them, then no one can have them. While I wait for the diamonds, might as well make some profit. Or not. Is that it? Oh, there's more up here. Also, paranoid was the word I was looking for earlier, not worried. I just realized. Alright. Lava is Done being dumb. Give me my diamonds. I was about to say, I did not just do that for one vein of diamonds. Come on now. Alright. Well, let's say that means that the volcano is probably a bust. It's very possible that it still could, like, there very much still could be, the dungeon down here. If it is, then honestly, they either don't care about diamonds, and that's insane to me, or they are just really paranoid and think very ahead. And when I say they, I mean Ashen. Silver is not the paranoid type. Yet again, not an insult. Alright. Buddy. Yeah, this chest hasn't even been opened. That guarantees it. That they at least didn't go this way. Well, back to the drawing boards. But yeah, I was just doing a thorough search because, like, I don't want to be the guy who is, like, right next to their fucking dungeon just to not find it. Like, that would piss me off. If I was right next to the damn thing and didn't find it, oh, I would feel so stupid. Don't make me shoot you. Alright, motherfucker. Diamonds, ooh. Thank you, skeleton. You were grabbing my attention. How kind. I already... What the fuck? Bro. My arrow got caught in the water. What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was called bullshit. Alright. Don't know what that noise was. Don't think I care, though. So, I think it's... Fuck me. I think it's safe-ish to say that the dungeon is not in this specific location. So onwards to the next area, I guess. I gotta keep in mind as well, they had to have found the dungeon. Like, they didn't just live nearby and then in chat they said, hey, by the way, there's a dungeon next to you at these coordinates. So, like, the dungeon is a dungeon that can be found. Unless they are really fucking paranoid and smart and, like, buried that thing and destroyed any evidence of it above ground. I'm also just gonna check this structure because, I mean, it could be a dungeon. Who knows? Definitely not. Okay. Have they even gone this way? Is this village even looted? If this village isn't even looted, then they just definitely haven't gone in this direction. Even if it is, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have been here. It just means that they haven't if it hasn't been looted. Which, this is looking very unlooted to me. Yeah, no, I don't think... Don't think they were here. Nope, there's hay bales and an iron golem. Nobody leaves hay bales. Yeah, no. Alright, well. Skedaddle skadoodle. Back to the ship! If Ashen dies, I may follow them, because I'm still relatively close to their base, but I'm not gonna count on it. Okay. So, I think it's safe to say the volcano was a red herring. Not set up by someone, or not, like, on purpose, but definitely not. Actually, let's just do one quick boat check, just in case. Yeah, I don't immediately... Oh, well, that's kind of cheating that I, sell that, but I'm not gonna go for it. Why'd my boat slow down? Go fast. Okay. Well, there's also this area, but if they didn't loot that, then I doubt they went over here. So that's a no on the volcano. I guess... Actually, let's make a turn here, because we're gonna follow the river, because that's just faster. And I mean, might as well. So, let's follow the river and see what we can see. Might be over here, but I imagine over here is, like... I don't know, I'm just getting a better vibe from it. Could be completely wrong. It's honestly just a coin toss. Let's go this way, because I want to be thorough. And I also want to imagine it's not stupidly far from their house. It's not, like, in their house, like, it's not that close, but it's not stupidly far, is my point. Ooh. Okay, hold on. This is a very big and open area. Somewhere where you could easily spot, say, a dungeon from miles away. And an area where a dungeon could spawn to spruce up the terrain that would otherwise be mostly barren. Just saying. There's also something else. There's this. I know this is a structure that's literally right next to their house, but it's an ocean structure. It is a modded structure, though, so I will be checking that out. It just doesn't make sense to me why an ocean structure would give you nether loot and be nether themed. Or at least the bottom floor of it has to be, because Ashen said something about, oh, there's this dungeon, and on the bottom floor of the dungeon, or something like that, there are these bosses and they give nether loot. What is that? Oh. I recognize that stupid fucking tower. Okay, the beds are gone. At least that bed's gone, which means... Yet these hay bales aren't. So they've briefly looted this village, but not thoroughly. And yet the brewing stand's gone. So they've looted some of it, just not the whole thing. I wonder... I've never gone to the top of the tower. There's a bed. What's that say? Luminan's campsite. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So, I'm less thinking this place is taken, beat it. Tower of Trials. Explain taken. I imagine it's not illegal to look around briefly. I won't take any of the stuff from the chests. Because it's not, it technically is claimed. I just want to explore enough to find out, is this, because if this is the Nether Tower, like, if it's this type of structure, I know where another tower is that's exactly like this. Again, not trying to, steal anything. Just trying to... Okay, this is definitely worth looting. What the fuck? A totem and a diamond chest plate? I mean, that could have been placed there. But I doubt it. Like I said, I know where another structure... God apple, oh my goodness. That's a lot of bottles of enchanting. Another god apple. What the fuck? Hang the phone. It's a trial chamber at the top. I'm sorry. What are you called? Don't mind me. No. How the fuck did you spawn? What? He has this area all torched out. Or at least I thought he did. I should be safe in here. Hey. Hey, dummies. I saw one of these guys with the names and the wither skeleton in the other tower when I died. Hmm. Jesus Christ. Jesus, bro. How many fucking guys are gonna spawn in this shit? feel like I should have brought my smite sword. I have the arrows, like, I really don't mind doing this. Also, what the fuck does this wither skeleton have? What the fuck? Brother. Die! What the fuck? Noted, do not try to fuck with this guy without locking him up first. The wither skeleton, I mean. How tanky is this motherfucker? Jesus, bro, what the fuck? Keep in mind, he also took a bunch of shots from my bow. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. No. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. You can fuck right off with that. Nobody's supposed to be spawning. Stop cheating. There are torches. Alright, fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh, of course. Alright, fuck that, but I'm 90% sure that is not the structure I'm looking for. An interesting structure. Definitely an interesting structure, nonetheless. Just not quite what I'm looking for. Fuck off. Bitch boy. God damn. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That tells me that I should go to that other structure and actually loot it for myself. Because, by the way, like, he put a sign. I'll respect the sign. You know, I'm not going to take anything. Even though I don't think he used those as storage. I think those were actually just naturally generating loot. I'm still going to respect the sign, even though I could have a lot of free shit right now. I don't want to be that guy, you know. I think it's fine that I, like, was in the tower. Because I was just exploring. Like, I just want to see what those towers look like. And oh my god, they are threatening as fuck. Alright. I see something over there on the map. I was gonna take my boat, but actually, might as well just run on foot. Let's see, what are ya? Still can't see it. Okay, now this looks like this. Well, no. Maybe. No, I've seen one of these before. This isn't, yeah, this is just a zombie spawner. And I think, yep, there's a chest up here. I've seen one of these structures before in another world. They're not that special. Uh-huh. Okay. Thought I was on something, but no, not quite. It could still be over here, but the fact that this guy lives, like, right here and claimed that area makes me think they don't go past it. What is that? Still, I think it's most likely I'm gonna come grab my boat, take it around here, and go to that structure. I feel like it's just a lot more likely that the structure, like, the more time that passes, the more I'm thinking, you know what, it's probably that just, like, giant thing in the ocean right there. Like, it would make quite a lot of sense. One way or another, I'm gonna be able to have access to nether stuff later. Whether I find this dungeon and, you know, start using it myself, or whether I just wait till we all have access to the nether and then I start getting that stuff. Either way, I'm going to get this stuff in the server. Like, it's not as much of a question of if, it's more a question of when. And, like, technically speaking, I could have it today. Is that? No, that just kind of looks like an island. Now that looks interesting. I mean, that floating island thing looks interesting, but it reminds me of the other floating island thing. What is... Hold on. Wait a second. I think I may have found the dungeon. Ashen Vows Dungeon. Oh. Oh. I think I've discovered the special nether dungeon. Interesting. So this is it, eh? The famous dungeon. Silver logged on. There's no way this isn't it. The question is, am I allowed? So it says Ashen Vows Dungeon on all four or all three sides. My question is, Can someone claim a structure if they're not living in it? If Ashen was living there, then yeah, I can't. That's off limits, but Ashen doesn't live there. So, technically speaking, am I allowed to enter the dungeon? That is the question. I found it. That's what I wanted to do today. I'm gonna ask Bod, the server owner, what exactly the rules are on claiming dungeons. I'm going to check that out. But as of right now, I found it. That's the structure. At the very least, that's the structure I need to look for, one of my own. Because I may not be allowed to get that. You know, if that's the rule, I'll respect it. I'll respect the rules. If that's the rules, then I'll respect them. But if it's not the rules, and Ashen can't claim a structure that he doesn't live in, well, I might just have to pay myself a little bit of a visit to that dungeon there. Just a slight visit, you know, just pop in, say hi, take the stuff, you know, whatever happens. But yeah, both Ashen and Silver online, so I should be scared going under their base, but I'm within my rights. I've not broken any rules. I've simply gone exploring. Actually, I might as well text Bod now. Why wait till later? I'm not gonna go now. I would need to prepare properly, but even still. So, hey, so just wondering. Rules. So, are people allowed to claim a dungeon that they don't live in? And if so, does that mean I can't use it unless... Or does that mean I can't use it? If Bod does say, yes, people are allowed to claim dungeons, and no, you cannot use it without their permission, then I'll back off. I'll play by the rules, okay? I'm not trying to break rules. I'm bending rules, yes, but I do not want to break a rule. I'm simply pushing to the limits of the rules. But yeah, it is kind of funny. I get the achievement, immediately Silver joins the game. It's like, I know it's not what happened, but it feels like I found the dungeon. Ashen was like, Silver, go check on the dungeon. Matt might be in our stuff. And then Silver's like, alright, and then logged on. I know that's not what happened. I doubt they care that much. But that's what it feels like, and it's funny to me. But yeah, I'd love to know, do they have the right to do that? Because yeah, they put up a sign, but like, they don't live there. The rule of the server is you cannot grief or steal from people, but they don't live in the dungeon. I know where Ashen's house is. It's not inside that dungeon. So he may put a sign there that says that he owns it, but does that mean that I am not allowed in it? That's the question I want answered. And yeah, if it is the case, then fine. A little annoying, but I'll respect it. All I need to do now is just find what that structure is, because now instead of like searching the server, like finding 10,000 different structures and like all this stuff, I can specifically look for that structure. Especially because I now know what it looks like on the map. Right here. It's a stone square, maybe a couple cracks in it with that. Which, by the way, isn't there... There's a square there, but it's different type, I think. And, yeah, Ashen or Silver's not on the stream. If they were truly worried, they would have seen my stream. Oh, Silver's streaming. She hasn't set her status. Oh, she's on starting soon. Okay, so I literally could have found the dungeon when she inevitably goes to the dungeon. I didn't have to do all this stuff. In my defense, how the fuck was I supposed to know Silver would start streaming today, let alone right now? So, I don't think it was a waste of time at all. It kind of was, but I'm not gonna think of it like it is. In fact, I may actually raid Silver to continue to grow, like, a... not friendship... Well, yeah, kind of a friendship. Just like an allyship. You know? I might get my friend Michael to join stream because no one's watching, so I could raid, but raid with who? Matt Botch raided you with 0 people. Wow, what a helpful raid. You know? I'm not necessarily ending stream this second, but I do need to end it fairly soon. I will say, I've had a lot of close calls, feelings like this stream, with like me doing something that I feel like I could get in trouble for, and then someone's just boom there. It's kind of funny. A lot of comedic value in this stream. I might clip some stuff. Thing is, I'm debating whether or not I even want to clip like the me being in Ashen's base and then Ashen logging online thing, because then I'm openly clipping, "Hey Ashen, I was in your house." Granted, do I think Ashen watches my clips? Probably not. But if he did, then like... Like, I already kind of did that with Luminous. If I do it with Ashen too, people are going to think, oh, this guy just snoops around everybody's house. And then no one's going to tell me where they live. Because right now, I'm like, I have this good thing going on where I'm like, hey, you want to tell me where you live? And then once I know where they live, I snoop through their stuff at later dates. Or I just stumble across their base, either way. In Luminous's case, it was to stumble across their base. But in Ethan and Silver, technically Ashen's base case, I asked, so... Is he still away? Well, if he is, he's not there exactly. Oh? That feels closer than it was before. Hang on. No. No. Damn. I don't even think I would have been able to see him anyway, but still. So, even though I technically wasn't going for it just yet, I mean, I got some Diamond Days, which was definitely on the list, so that's pretty nice. Fuck off. Okay, so that's where they are.
So Silver's at her base. I don't know where Ashen is, but I should probably listen in just in case they're like being suspicious of me. I doubt they would be, but you never know.
I did some trial chambers with Hyder and Camilla earlier.
Bro, the stream's so quiet. What the fuck?
Camille's first time ever doing a trial chamber. We did one with Ominous, we drank an Ominous bottle, and then he got a key. The
Yeah.
first thing he gets is the heavy core.
You're kidding.
Someone has a heavy core?
Damn
First
it.
thing he gets is the heavy core.
That's
And then the
bullshit.
Oh great, someone has a mace already.
Thanks for the lag, MS.
Or at least has the ability to have a mace.
Oh, Bailey, tell Q I say hi. I completely forgot he's going live.
Imagine.
It's his, it's one of his only streams this week. And I completely forgot.
Damn.
What book did you need me to get for you?
Unbreaking. I think I have just normal Unbreaking book, but if I don't, just bring an Unbreaking.
That's the nether ship. That's more than another ship, but there's diamonds in there. Can I take this Unbreaking 2 axe that you've got?
Sure.
Sweet, it's being replaced with my almost dead axe.
Alright.
Oh, the fiery death is actually quite cool. What am I getting? The Unbreaking book. Let's find it. Piercing. Efficiency, protection, power, sharpness, efficiency, fortune.
But the one with just Unbreaking, please. That one just Unbreaking.
Okay, I've got
Wrong chest.
Alright.
Took me a second to think.
being a pixie.
Okay.
Which, by the looks of things you've done.
Thinking I will actually probably end it here.
It's
Bro,
piercing, four.
if, like, people, they have waypoints, it's so tempting to just, like, triangulate based off their location where the waypoints are. Also, shit, I just realized Silver has the Warden backpack in her, she has her Warden backpack in her, like, you know when you save the crafting recipes?
Mending them.
Like,
It's too good.
here, let me show, because I actually have the same thing. Right here, like up here, she also has the Warden backpack. So I think that's her end goal. It is also mine. Well, that is until I can get the Wither backpack, and until I can get the Ender Dragon backpack. The order goes like this. Warden, Wither, and then Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon being the best. Warden being the third best in the game. Technically, you could argue Netherite backpack could fit in any of those places except the best backpack. Like, you could swap it out with second and third and all that stuff, but...
I just dropped down from my islands.
But yeah, because of the fact that she has, like, waypoints, I know where she is. I can literally... And it says, like, when she hovers over the waypoint, I can see things.
Doubtfire quote if you didn't know what who Mrs. Doubtfire is.
Am I allowed to do this? I don't see why I wouldn't be allowed, but like, oh.
I can't believe you've done this. I cannot believe you've done this. Where am I? Am I almost there? I'm almost there.
So yeah, if I were literally just watching the stream, I would have just found the dungeon just now. She's at the dungeon.
Well, it's not down low, it's just, it looks lower than it normally is.
Maybe I should have left a sign that I found it.
Deaky deaky. Thanks
But,
a lot,
nah.
Rachel.
Thing
Thanks
is,
a lot, you idiot.
so I plan. So it looks like she's. Is she going down?
I don't
If she is, I want to use like.
I like your
I want to watch her to scout out what the dungeon looks like. Because again, I may not be allowed to go in that dungeon, but I still want to know what type of dungeon I'm dealing with here. You know, like how strong are the mobs? Like Ashen was in the dungeon. Oh God,
Not doing work on my own server.
it is a good thing I did not go down into the dungeon. I would have ran straight into Ashen.
You're gonna get paid with slave work.
Okay, so it's the exact type of dungeon that I thought. In the base room,
Where the
what the
fuck are
fuck
you?
is this?
I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm
It
coming
starts the like a dungeon that I think, but then it like changes to a deep slate looking structure.
Billy,
What?
where are you?
Why is she
Where are
hitting a wall?
you?
Down the water.
Wait, is there a piston door or no? There's water. Okay, okay. I was about to say I should not see that if that's the case.
Oh yeah,
Can I
here's
get the
your
book?
Oh,
unbreaking
they've got a
book.
mob spawner in the dungeon.
I'm gonna go wait at the top for you, and then we can go find villagers. I have my big ship on me, so we can transport a lot of villagers.
Actually, what is the stream delay? Because it just said in chat that I'm away. How long is it going to take for that to show up on their stream?
It
Oh, it
depends.
just
It
showed up
can
now.
be
Okay.
quick.
That's,
Yeah, so
it's not the worst.
that adds up.
Not the
Oh.
best.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could probably handle the dungeon as long as I'm careful and slow. It's what I deal with in normal modded worlds. It's about the same. Ooh,
Okay.
Bod texted me back.
Six.
Did someone
If we
claim
head back
one?
to spawn, on we should find a desert village that we can
Well,
have a few
Ashen,
villagers done. I think we only
Ashen
need two, and then we can
put
breed others.
Yeah.
signs,
Can I steal the base for the villagers?
signs.
We can just shove them in my attic for now.
Fuck. How do you spell sign?
I put a
Because
trap doors so they can't escape.
yeah, we can shove them in my bathroom. It's genuinely what my attic is. It's my bathroom.
Just gonna put those in temporary enchantments, lightnings. Okay, protection one.
Hmm.
Yo, Gray's live? That's cool.
Also, I didn't mean to bump my mouse. Also.
I forgot how to do.
Silver, I like how as soon as Grimace started, Grimwood completely died. Yeah, no, but them raiding was insane. Yeah, it's been done for a while, but at least in some players when Grimace didn't exist, because then damn Hydra would log in every single fucking day and fucking noob.
Hmm.
And he says he can't talk, but it's hey. I asked him earlier,
What
and he said,
Hydro
I
was
don't know.
doing was he was building a map out for Kylie and Matt.
Yeah.
Are we going to get villagers or not?
Oh, hello.
Give me those. Onward!
Hold on, let me actually.
Onward. I might have given Hydro like half a stack of
Okay, I'll
diamonds
see. Alright, Bod's gonna check.
part of his birthday gift. Also gave him a creator music disc. Gave him
Also, what did Malik say?
16
Okay,
gold
okay.
blocks, 20
Wait a minute.
diamonds.
Hey, Bailey, now you see, Bailey, I was saying hi to Q because I wanted to say hi
Is
to
that?
Q, alright?
No.
I can
That's
ditch
just
my
a
stream if I wanted
coincidence.
to say hi to QQ.
Yeah, that's just a coincidence. Okay.
Yaha. Yaha. Like
Anyways.
for 2 seconds. Calm
Oh,
down.
fuck.
It's not like I left them out.
Close that stream. Okay, there we go. Haha, I'm a good streamer. Yes, I'm not watching someone else's stream. I would never. Um, what was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to check on the chicken farm. Did one of them just die? I think there may be slight entity cramming. Hold on. Let's just kill just a few of them. Just so stream sniping is crazy. It's not necessarily stream sniping. It's more yeah, no, I can't really think of an excuse. I don't know. So wait a minute. Is that a coincidence, or is that you, Malik? I'm confused. I'm waiting on Malik to join. Yeah? Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I thought I thought okay, my bad. I thought you had a different name than that. My apologies. Are these chickens gonna grow up like bruh? Alright. Well, thank you for showing up. I'm going to raid. I was watching her stream because I'm gonna raid her. That's why I was watching her stream. Yeah. Which, speaking of that manner of things. Oh God, who just typed in chat? Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, it was a different color.
What a group.
What a group. You're right. Okay, that's how you knock. How would I raid her? I know. Okay. Fine. I know another way to do it. I return. Yes, you do, buddy boo. Where is it? Stream manager. Here we go. Raid channel. Haha. Look at me being all big-brained. I just realized it actually recommends me people to raid. I should potentially look into that at some point, but, Silver. Shit, what was her name exactly on Twitch? Silver Souls spelt like that. Ta-da! Okay. Start raid. I don't even know how this works. I've raided people like once before. I got a stick. Ashen has a stick with knockback. What? Knockback like fucking 10. God damn. Shit, that's a good stick. Oh, /raid the person's name. That's how I'll do it in the future. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna do the raid now, so if you're a VOD watcher, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day, night, or whatever, and yeah, see you later. Bye-bye. Bow, 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 bow. I never know how this works. Like, I feel like I have to open it on a separate monitor.
Laptop, like Icarus.
Alright, I'm gonna click end stream now, because I think